Namaste. Make your way into a seated position, however that feels best for you. And you can take a few moments just to gently loosen your hips and feel into your seat, feel into your pelvis and your sense of grounding through the lower body. And even to explore any gentle movements or stretches through your neck. So we want our body just to gradually find its way towards stillness, where we can check in and just take a few breaths. You may close your eyes at any point and begin to shift awareness towards that breath, finding as it flows in and out through our nose. This breath drawing you present, right into the here and the now, this experience before you. This time that you're taking to honor yourself and your journey, and to explore the depths of our being here within. Let your breath draw you into the whole of your being. And maybe finding a gentle softening, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Feel you, right as you are in this moment. Honor yourself and all that you've experienced that has brought you to this point here and now. And think about moving forward with all that you've experienced, all that you know. How would you like to direct yourself and your life as you move forward? If you have any personal goals, you may remind yourself of them now. Or at the very least, just this commitment that you're making to yourself, to your health and well-being as you journey forward. You may set an intention for yourself to be fully present here on your mat, here in your body, and here in this experience before you. Gently let go of these thoughts and intentions and feel your way back into this breath through our body. You may bring one of your hands to rest lightly to your chest and the other hand to rest lightly to belly. Feel this connection to yourself, the physical connection. Soften. Sense the rhythm of your breath through these areas without even necessarily trying to control your breath. Just observe, witness, and honor this breath as you are. Let a gentle smile spread across your face. And join those palms together now at your heart center, with your thumbs resting right at your sternum or the middle of your chest. Keep that gentle smile across your face as you breathe here. Feel a sense of fullness. A sense of lightness. Honoring your heart and all that you have to be grateful for in this life on your journey. As you soften a bit here, stay connected with your breath. Maybe back through the nose. So let's take a few sun breaths here, moving with our breath. On an inhale, we're going to open those arms nice and wide out to the side, palms forward. As you exhale slowly, draw palms back in together at heart. And so inhaling, we open the heart, maybe even arching that spine just a bit. Exhale, come back into your heart and neutral spine. Breathe in, expand, open from your heart. Exhale, collect that energy and guide it back inward. Let's do about 2 more. Breathing in as you open. Exhale as you draw in. Feel through your chest, your shoulders, any other physical sensations, both as you extend outward, as you draw back inward. With this next inhale, I want you to keep the arms out. Elbows soft, lead with your heart, maybe even send your gaze up as if you're looking towards the sun. As you breathe in next, find your way back towards neutral spine and take those arms overhead. Gently catch hold of your right wrist and we'll exhale, bend to the left. Breathing in, make your way back through center, switch hands, and we'll exhale, bend to the right. Take your time, feel your body unraveling. Breathing in as you come through center. Exhale, now bend your elbows, drawing the arms, hands behind your head. And then you can open back out. Take those hands behind your back, interlacing them. Reach the arms out. And then fold yourself forward here. Bit of a relaxed spine, your head can hang. Lift your arms. You can even slowly explore lifting, lowering the arms within a few inches. Connect with your breath, connect with these sensations throughout your body. Keep chin towards chest as you lift upper body, arms extending behind you, reaching out. With an inhale, you can gently release this, finding neutral spine. Keep the right hand behind you, left hand comes over to right knee, and a gentle twist to the right. Focus this a bit more through your chest, through your neck. Relax through hips, deep breath. When you inhale next, we'll release this side, left arm behind, right hand, left knee. Exhale as you twist left. Soften into shoulders, into hips. Feel into heart center, opening for a breath. And then inhale, come back through center, palms to heart. You may like to explore a little bit through your neck, ear towards shoulder, or even making a gentle half circle, neck roll, chin towards chest, as you roll the head gently side to side. As you take 1 or 2 more of these neck movements, check in with breath, hold into any spaces that feel nice. As you breathe in, lift your head back up. Sense a softness through shoulders, neck, and an openness through heart. Take a breath right into that heart center. Gently letting it go. Find that smile. Let it spread across your face. And when you feel ready, you can open eyes, release arms, and let's make our way over to hands and knees. Coming into tabletop, just for a couple cat-cows, loosening spine. As you come to tabletop, take a few moments just stretching out. Find your sense of grounding through the palms, through the knees. Spread fingers wide. Settling in here, we take a breath in, and on our exhale, we start to round the spine up, arching into cat and tucking head hips. Inhale then to release your spine, lift the head, the hips, gazing forward through cow. Again, as you exhale, arch your spine up, opening, lengthening through the back of the spine. Breathe into release. Coming through your cow, feel that length, that opening through the front of your spine. And a couple more here at your own pace. Lead with tailbone. Find that wave-like motion all the way up and out through the crown of your head. Your breath as your guide. With your next inhale, come towards neutral spine. Stabilize through your core. And then take your right arm, bring it forward, like you're bringing it parallel to the mat. But then I want you to open out to the right. You can even open your chest a little bit, sweep that arm overhead and behind you, and then bring that arm forward again. Take another one of those circles, nice and wide. Steady yourself through the core. We're going to reverse those circles then. So take the arm back, overhead, maybe your gaze follows up. That arm back to parallel, and then release again. Sweep the arm back overhead, opening through chest and through that arm. Hold here, steady yourself, stable through core, and then release. Make sure fingers spread wide on the right palm. As you're grounded through it, left arm can come forward and up, right about parallel to mat. And then with an inhale, start to open to the left as you sweep that left arm overhead. You can follow the gaze back and down. Exhale can come forward and around. Breathe in, really open through your chest. Find stability through core and through your roots. We'll reverse as that arm comes forward. Breathe in and go back and down. Exhale, sweep forward, overhead. And again, breathe in and extend. Take your gaze up. Bring the arm parallel to mat. Relax into those shoulders. And then release. Palm to mat. Maybe let your hips sway side to side. If you want to come down onto your forearms, allow your shoulders, your head to relax a little bit. You can. It can just hang into this space. Take a few breaths. When you feel ready, you can make your way back towards tabletop, or maybe those palms just a little bit more forward as we're heading for downward facing dog. Turning toes under, lifting hips up and back. Coming into your inverted V shape. As you lengthen through the back body, you can explore walking your dog a little bit. You can explore into your neck and head a little bit more if you'd like. Do connect with your breath and with any of these sensations that arise throughout your body as you move, and explore within it. Settling yourself in, let your gaze come forward towards that space between your hands. Keep shoulder blades broad, open through your heart. You can walk your feet forward into that space, heading for our standing forward bend. Feet hip distance apart, outer edges of your feet parallel to edges of mat. Bend into knees and feel your spine release forward here. You may like to interlace your arms and really focus on the shoulders. Let them hang forward. And a gentle movement through your spine. Keep a strong sense of grounding and awareness here in your feet for stability. And of course, that breath through nose. Hold through center. You can release your arms, fingertips to the mat or to your shins. Draw your navel in to stabilize core. And as you breathe in, let's roll the spine up. Your arms can either dangle or slide up the length of your legs. As you lift your head, roll your shoulders. Stretch through the neck. Take a few moments just to explore, especially here in neck, shoulders, even your arms, if you want to let them swing forward and back or even make circular motions, you can as well. Let's then interlace hands behind the back, extending them. Draw your shoulder blades in towards one another, but let the shoulders relax. Explore what it's like to lift the arms, reaching them towards the back edge of your mat. Find stability through your core and bend into knees. Now just gently hinge forward at your hips, keeping that core stability. Maybe your arms lift just a little bit or focus on reaching them towards the back of your mat, lengthening your spine forward. And breathe in, slowly come back up. You can release and roll out shoulders. Shake out the arms if you'd like, and then bring hands to rest to your hips. Take a moment, maybe finding a point of focus as we head for Warrior One. Feel into your roots, and start to shift weight to your left leg. We'll step the right foot back, taking your time to step back to make some adjustments. We're going to angle that right heel slightly in, toes no wider than about a 45-degree angle out. You want your hips to point forward, so you can readjust that back foot, maybe even taking it further out to the right so that your hips point forward. Your left knee lines up with the ankle or behind it, just not beyond it. And your upper body is nice and balanced between the two legs. You may even like to lift the hips a little bit here, angling them forward, rooting down, especially feeling into this right hip, and we'll slowly bend that left knee and sink. So relax into shoulders, find stability through core as your spine lengthens up. As you breathe in, let's open the arms, cowboy surrender arms. So your palms are forward, upper arm bones right about parallel to the floor. Shoulders are relaxed. Take an in-breath, peel your heart up towards ceiling, opening towards the sun, up in the sky. Strong through back leg. Breathe. And then as you inhale, find a bit of length through your spine. Release your arms behind you. Interlace fingers again and reach out. And then with the exhale, we're just going to fold forward over this left leg. So again, reach the arms towards back of your mat. You may even like to steeple index fingers here if you'd like. Crown of your head reaches forward. Hug those shoulder blades slightly in, but let them glide down the back of your rib cage. Another breath. And then as you inhale, you can begin to lift slowly. Get that strength in as you slowly move into and out of each of our asanas. Hands can come back to hips. Think of shifting weight to the left leg and foot, and step your right one forward. You can shake out in any way. Finding your way back to mountain, feet hip distance, toes spread wide, grounded here. Give yourself your point of focus. Find stability through core, and shift weight to right leg. Take your time, set this up as you step your left foot back, dropping the heel slightly in, making sure right knee doesn't go beyond the ankle, and your hips point forward, not out to the left. So lifting those hips, angle them forward. Left hip forward, right hip back. Extend through back leg and heel. Don't collapse into that back leg. We need the strength here, the support through your back leg. Right knee can start to bend. Feel into left hip. Don't worry about how far down your hips are going. You may get more of a stretch by not dropping those hips quite as deep. Check in with core stability, lifting up through your spine. We'll open the arms here. Palms are forward. Fingers stay extended. Kind of opening from your own heart, your own sun there within the heart, lifting, arching your spine, gaze up, breathe. With an in-breath, spine can lengthen a bit. Take those arms behind you, interlace, stable index fingers if you'd like. Exhale, fold forward over your right leg. So reach the arms behind you, crown forward in front of you. Rooted through feet, stable through your core. Lift the navel here. One more breath. Inhale as you slowly come back up. Hands can release to hips. Shift weight to that right leg. Step forward. Now shake it out. Let's step out wide now to the right. Taking those feet nice and wide, a good 3 to 4 feet apart. Heels are aligned, big toes slightly turned in. Hands can rest to your hips for now. And spread those toes, find a sense of rooting. Stable through core and lengthening up. Now let's just turn our right foot out. Toes pointing away from you, but your hips and your chest stay parallel to this long edge of mat. Find your root now through feet. Taking a breath in, as you exhale, you can bend into your right knee. And again, that knee should not go past the ankle. Keep them in line, or your knee behind the ankle. You may like to lift and lower 2 or 3 times. Back leg, just like warrior one, as we head now for warrior two, back leg is strong. Take a moment as you settle in. Check back on your hips, your chest and shoulders parallel to long edge. Breathe in, take your arms up parallel to mat, but here, flip your palms up. Elbows are soft, shoulders are relaxed. We get more of this external rotation through your upper arm bones. Your gaze can be to the right. Try to soften a bit into your neck, your shoulders, as this adds a different element to this. Steady through low body. Let's inhale, reverse warrior. So that left hand can rest to leg behind you, right arm overhead. Create just a little more length through this right side. Gaze up. Take a breath. And then inhale, come back up through warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Right forearm can rest lightly to thigh. Left arm overhead. Maybe your gaze follows up. And create that length through the left side. Take a breath. And then inhale, come back up through warrior two. Gaze is right. Shoulders relaxed. See if you can guide those elbows just slightly back. Breathe in now, arms overhead as you lift your hips. We'll join palms together and then exhale, palms to heart as you pivot that right foot forward. You can either stay here, palms to heart, or hands to hips, whichever gives you the most balance. We'll turn the left foot out. So setting up for the other side, remember hips, chest, shoulders straight forward. Deep breath in. On your exhale, you can bend into the left knee. Keep an eye on the knee. Don't let it go past the ankle. You can always readjust that left foot, walking it forward a little bit. Strong through the back leg. As we settle in, hips, chest nice and open. Let's breathe in. Float the arms up. Elbows soft, shoulders relaxed. Those palms are up here. Gaze to the left. Try to keep your arms right in line with those legs, but find the external rotation of your upper arm bones. Feel that across your chest. And again, soften into your neck a bit. Through reverse warrior, we'll inhale, left arm overhead. Right hand can rest to leg behind you. Your gaze may follow up. See if you can keep that same openness to your chest here in reverse warrior that you just had in warrior two. Keep that as you flow back up into side angle. Nice and open through your heart. Gaze can follow up to the right. Shoulders relaxed as you're nice and expansive from heart center out through the arms, all the way to fingertips. Now breathing, come back up through warrior two. Soften a bit. Feel the openness through your hips, through your heart. As you breathe in, arms overhead, lift those hips. We'll exhale, pivot left foot forward and palms back to heart. Now take the arms behind you, interlace fingers, reaching them out. We'll breathe in here and then exhale, fold forward. Long spine to about halfway, and then you can release into this. Relaxing your spine. If you enjoy the arms here overhead and hands interlaced, you can explore any gentle stretches, movements. At any point, you can release those arms and bring palms to your mat or to your legs. Let yourself explore any gentle stretches. Holding, breathing if you'd like. Feel your shoulders release, your head hang. When you feel ready, you can make your way back to hands and knees. Back towards tabletop with wrists in line with shoulders and fingers spread wide, but take your knees a little wider apart, not super wide, just a smidge wider than in line with your hips. Find stability through core and chest broad. Unless you're twisting here as you breathe in, right arm out to side overhead, gaze up. Exhale, we'll sweep that arm under the left, gazing left. Breathe in as you open through heart and extend outward. Exhale, sweep under, reach out. Inhale, open. Nice stability through core. Exhale, sweep under, reach out. Do about 2 more here at your own pace. Nice control. Don't let momentum take over. A lot of strength building here through the upper body, shoulders, and chest, not just stretching. So build that strength. Inhaling the arm overhead, and then we'll exhale, release the arm, stable through core. Give yourself a moment, find stability through that palm. Next in breath, left arm out to side, overhead, gaze up. Exhale, sweep the arm under the right, reach out. Breathe in, open. Exhale, hug into heart, reach across. Continue here. Again, nice control. Your breath guiding you. Build that strength, an inner sense of stability and control. Last inhale of the arm overhead, and then exhale, slowly release, palm to mat. Bring big toes together, take a seat back into child's pose. Knees can open a little bit wider. You can either cross your arms in front of you here, letting forehead rest onto cross wrists, or you can lower forehead all the way down to mat and bring palms together at the back of your neck or head. Find that breath. Let it nourish you just as you are in this moment. With your next in-breath, you can begin to lift here, coming around to sit with legs extended out. And we'll do one more twist. So keeping the legs long, feet active, toes pointing up, bring your right leg in. And take that foot to outside of the left leg. Your left arm hugs the knee in, spine lengthens up, and the right arm comes behind us. Deep breath in. As you exhale, let's twist to the right. Pelvis just a little bit. Let's focus more on the chest and the neck, taking your gaze right. Shoulders relax, and really feel your heart center opening, not just through the front, but also through the back, right at that same level. If you feel stable here, you may even like to float the right arm up, parallel to the mat, and work that extension from heart to fingertips. Now making sure if you're lifting that arm, you're not collapsing. You want to have that stability just to expand and open out through the heart just a little deeper. It's okay to keep the fingertips grounded. Next in breath, release your neck, chest, and as you come back through center, we'll release right leg. Draw left knee in. Step that foot to outside of right leg, and remember to keep that right leg nice and active, toes up. Right arm around the knee, or hand can just hold on to it. Left arm behind you. Take a moment as you lengthen up through spine. With an exhale, we'll twist left. Pelvis again, just a little bit. Focus through your chest, through your neck. Softening a bit as you arrive, maybe even closing your eyes. Experiencing your breath. A nice open, broad, across your chest and upper back. And if you feel stable, you can float the left arm up and feel that extension opening from the heart outward. And as you breathe in, you can release the arm and the neck and chest and pelvis. Step that foot across and out. Let's come down onto our back. As you come down, you can bring knees to chest. You can explore a little bit of movement here with knees together or drawn apart. Doesn't matter. Listen to your body. Start to feel your sense of grounding as you're being fully supported now by the floor beneath you. Relax shoulders. Relax your neck. Relax the whole of the body. Connecting with breath through nose. Working out any last tension. When you feel ready, you can extend your legs straight out and take arms overhead. Breathing in. Another stretch as we lengthen through the whole body. As you exhale, soften and relax through the whole body. Arms can come down by your sides, so just taking as much time as you're able to really to relax, to find a bit of stillness, but at the very least, we'll take at least a minute or two just to settle in. So your option for your legs to be extended straight out. If you'd rather keep knees bent, feet grounded, that's an option. Let's bring one hand to rest back at belly, one hand to chest, making sure your arms are nice and relaxed. Take a few moments as you soften your gaze or close your eyes, just to readjust your body. Let yourself have this opportunity to be still. Just to be, if only for a minute or two. You can reflect on the quality of your breath here. Maybe noticing how it feels similar or different to the start of your practice. Perhaps reflect on the state of body, mind, and heart at this point in your practice. And allow yourself to connect with any of the other sensations throughout all these various levels of our being. Just as you are right now. You may stay here for as long as you'd like. When you do feel ready to come out of your practice, do so slowly, mindfully, taking a slightly deeper breath, and then maybe letting that smile wash back over your face. Namaste.